This is Fitness First. This is the magazine that won the Best Tablet Magazine at the recent Publishers Australia Excellence Awards at Mag Week. And this is a magazine that we helped produce. This is the cover. It's a video cover. Video covers are really quite popular right now. I can almost see in a few years' time, these will be that people will talk around the water cooler around the video cover. Did you see the video cover this month? Gourmet Traveller is another magazine from ACP that actually has beautiful video covers, generally involving food. It's quite mouth-watering from the first go. So this magazine, really quite interactive, quite a lot of information in here. It's a great magazine for us to work with because of all the content. This is the 30th issue as well, so a little celebration. And there's a little message from the editor. So we can...
This first magazine on iPad. The great news is that our iPad app has been so well received that we're actually finalists in a number of awards. So cross your fingers and toes.
You can see it's nice to have that personal touch. And then this is the feature article. As you can see, there's quite a bit of animation and movement, which kind of livens it up a little bit, makes people feel like they're doing something quite special. This is the article with David Pocock, and this is live live tweets from David. So you can compare and contrast the articles. So this is just right up to date. Very, very easy way to give some extra long life to your article. We have all the usual features in here. There's a video section. This is behind the scenes of shooting the cover, which just looks fantastic on iPad. So here is an example of an over-the-top ad for Red Bull. So there's some quite interesting advertisements in here. And I'll show you some more features. So I have bookmarks here where I save some of my favorite articles. Here's one involving reviews of different trainers. And then for different kinds of trainers here, you can compare the different attributes like the rating, the weight, the score. So you can pick your own trainer that matches what you want to do. And then here, there's the top rated trainers. You get to have a close look at them. This is joint number 1. And you can just tap to buy, which will bring up a comparison engine on the web. And then you can see different prices here. You can just get them. So really quite a nice way to enjoy that content. We also have this was done for the Melbourne Cup, so this is a story about the Melbourne Cup and the essential races, etc. You can tap any of these dates and we'll add into your calendar. So you can actually, when you think about it, web pages today still can't really add things to your calendar. It's for some reason we're 15 years into the web and you still can't integrate a website with your calendar too easily. Very easy with things like the iPad. There's just some deeper integration. So it's performing a little bit of utility, easy to add reminders. This is the fashion section, and you can see here, you can see the clothes, which are really very clear with a great photography, and you just tap here to get the details. So this nice little slide comes in over the top, so you don't have that information detracting from the product. And then with any of these, you can tap and go off and buy them through the online site as well. So the other thing I'll show you is the recipes. This is a very neat function. So here's some recipes. You can see it's quite dense text, but we've got this cooking mode, which makes the text much larger, so it's much easier to read as the iPad is beside you. You can also adjust the recipe. You can make some notes if, for example, you want to cook it a bit longer or make some changes. It's like kind of scribbling on the page digitally. You can just type in whatever you want here. But the big thing is, you'll have this and you're cooking, your hands will be busy, you don't want to be putting your dirty hands on the screen, so we have voice control. Forward, backward. So you can speak to the iPad and navigate through the contents. This is obviously great for food, but anything involving any kind of home DIY where your hands are busy, whether you're repairing something or just reading a manual, you can have it beside you and control it via your voice. And then I think the last thing I'll show you, the voice control is pretty much the killer feature. There's just some really beautiful content. Here's a review of some cars. You can see it's just really quite attractive. It's kind of this mix of almost TV and print. That's just a very, very enjoyable way to read it. So the the readers of this app absolutely love it. I checked this morning, it's got 64 5-star ratings in the App Store, which we're obviously very, very happy about. And it has attracted some advertisers who love to be associated with it. And I'll actually show you one of the ad units for the advertiser is showing you where these, the kind of ad units you can do. So this is a ad unit for Vodafone. So they're launching 2 new phones. So you get a video introduction to the phone.
Introduce you to the hottest handsets for this summer, the HTC Sensation XE and Sensation XL, exclusive to Vodafone.
So you can also inspect the phone, have a really close look at it. Find out all the specs, etc. And then in this issue, they also have a competition where you can win one of the phones. So this is one of those sliding puzzles where when you complete the puzzle, it has the instructions to enter the competition. And once you've completed it, you can enter. So that's pretty neat. Very engaging. Users just love interacting. So ads like this have a huge engagement factor, and of course, it doesn't hurt that it's something cool to win as well. Another part of that is, oh sorry, it's not quite there. So yes, next generation kind of mobile advertising is the tablet's very different. It's it's very big screen, very like a TV commercial that sucks you in. We're working with a few partners on that. We've done some work with Renault as well on new car launches on iPad. And yeah, it's almost back to what I said earlier, being kind of respectful of the reader. These are fun advertisements. You want to interact with them. And I think we're going to see a lot more of that happening over the next 6 to 12 months. So this is Fitness First on iPad. This came number 1. Very happy with that. And we're, this was number 1 in Australia and next off the world.